Well, hello. I guess we're going to wait a couple of few seconds here to see if we have anybody come on live with us. We just announced that we were going to go live. My name is Tommy.
And I'm Meddena.
And this is the 1 million mile road trip.
I thought he forgot the introduction.
Well, I did.
Okay.
The 1 million mile road trip, the first video that we've done live in a while. We did some live prior to getting on the road, but this is the first one since we've been on the road. And I assume if nobody comes on and watches us, we're just going to continue on, and maybe we'll get some people to come back and actually watch the video. If you are live with us, we would appreciate it if you would comment or give us a thumbs up or something, so you'll let us know you're in the house. We do show one person watching, but I don't see them in the house over here in our comments. If you could give us a thumbs up, we would appreciate it. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and tell you a little bit of what this video is about. And it later on, I guess if people watch it, I think it's pretty informative what we did. And we hope that you will come back and watch some of our other videos. You mash the subscribe button and the little bell, and let things like this would know that we're live and for live like this for the future.
We're alive?
We're live and we're live. Okay, so as we get on the road, I'm gonna let my wife talk most of them, but as we get on the road, we decided that we need to make some extra money. We are not rich, and our only income right now is that I'm retired law enforcement, and my wife is retired from a personal business. And we are getting a couple of people in here. We appreciate it. So we decided we were going to look for ways to try to
well, we had a lot of questions.
Money.
We had a lot of questions from people that would send us comments and emails and stuff. And one of the questions was, how can anyone do full-time and not be retired? And I had watched several other people's videos, and they were talking about, well, you can, when you go to a place, you can work part-time or work, at a park or something, for free docking and stuff like that. Work camp. Thank you. I don't think I would ever get that out. Work camp. So you can do work camp. And then I saw some that said, hey, you can do food deliveries, like Doordash or Uber.
Yeah,
Uber
but
Eats.
A lot of people too are doing Amazon,
which
they said Amazon is you're on your feet all day long.
Oh, that's when you're doing when you're camping,
working at the factory, and they give you free hookups and everything, and you work for like 30 to 60 days. But I heard it's very tough on the body.
Yeah.
And then there's also harvesting up north. You can do the potato harvest. So you can do several things like that. Myself, I've got bad back, and I just cannot I cannot do these where I stand on my feet for a real long time. I will not be able to get up from this couple of days. So our son actually does Uber Eats and DoorDash. I think he does.
He only does Uber Eats in Nashville.
So that's a good way. We thought, well, you know what? Why don't we try this DoorDash down here?
The thing is, when you tell somebody, hey, you can do DoorDash, well, what does DoorDash, entail? What do you have to do? So one afternoon on a whim, I went ahead and signed up for it. And then I told him, hey, I signed up for DoorDash, and they're sending me text messages for food delivery. And he said, well, what do you do? And I said, well, I don't know, but we got to figure it out, because we can't share it if we can't figure it out.
Yeah, and another thing is, we're currently staying outside of Milwaukee at a good friend of ours' house. He's just like family to us. And so we're basically lot docking. We're using this electricity, but there's no sewer and water. And
Well, there is water.
there's water, but no sewer. But we are lot docking for about probably 4 weeks. So while we see our daughter that lives in outside of Milwaukee also.
Hey, Jukes.
But
Over the hill. Hey, over the hill.
hey,
And
how
Rhonda
you doing?
Adams. Hey, Rhonda.
Glad to see you.
Glad
to
y'all
see
popped
you.
in to see us.
Yeah, we're just talking about, we had gotten a lot of messages asking, if we want to go on the road and live full time, how are we going to help make ends meet? And we'll just go over a little bit about that. A lot of people told us about Amazon and the potato harvest and a lot of different things like that. And we just decided to try instead of just talking about it, we decided to give one means, what we believe is probably one of the easiest means, I think, out there to do, and that's food delivery through Doordash.
Yeah,
and,
I only signed up for Doordash here.
This is the logo for Doordash.
And you can download the app on your phone.
And you basically work an area. It's perfect for RVers because you could work in an area, and then if you travel to another city where you're going to be in it 2 or 3 days, or even 1 day, basically, you'll be very surprised. At the end of this video, we're going to show you. We've done it for about a week, and we didn't work all day.
No, we haven't done it quite a week. I signed up last Wednesday night.
Okay, we haven't done it quite a week, just about a week, but we don't go out but 2 or 3 hours at a time.
Right.
It's not like we're doing it 8-hour day. If we did it 8-hour day, we could probably make $1,000 this week.
Yeah, we probably could.
No doubt. But anyway, we're going to show you a little bit, and Dina's going to talk about it first. When you sign up for the app, and like I said, you can sign up through Doordash.
And you go to your app and download Doordash, and then just go through there and answer their questions. They're going to ask you what kind of vehicle you have. You've got to be the correct age and stuff like that.
18 to...
I don't remember what it was, but it seems like I remember something about a 13-year-old, but the parent had to be the one driving, of course. I don't remember. But anyway, you will be surprised at how quickly, once you sign up and say, okay, I want a dash, how quickly it happens. Now, the first day that we went out, I will tell you, I was a nervous wreck because I didn't know what to expect.
But you don't, I'd say 99% of the people, you'll never see them who you deliver food to.
They just say, leave it at my door.
Leave it at the door, and there's a few things you got to do. But anyway, when it comes up on your app, this is what it looks like.
Okay, so
this is the area that
it's very busy.
We're in right now.
There'll be promotions where sometimes they're going to pay you more to deliver because they're busy and they need more people out there. You just click on Dash now, and I don't think we showed the next thing that comes up. The next thing that comes up, not that. The next thing that comes up. Hold on, I'm not going to dash.
Is this right here?
No, I forgot to do it. Okay, so you could. Oops.
The color's not the best in the world.
No, the color's not the best.
You're not going to be able to see it on that screen.
Well, wait a minute. Because I'll have to just close out real quick, or we will get dashes. Remind me later. That was just asking for my address. Okay, let's see.
You're not.
I had it at one time.
No, you're not. You're white there, Dana.
Okay, there I am. Okay, right. See? It goes dash now. All right, so if I click on dash now, what happens? Ooh-wee. I can't see it. Oh, it's asking me how long I want to dash, so I'm going to dash till 7 p.m. And then this pops up. That pops up. See that? That pops up. It's a map. And this tells me my dash total for right now is 0. There's dashes close to Taco Bell, but it will not. It doesn't appear. Well, it doesn't usually take. I mean, usually it's going real fast, but.
But basically, it'll give you a bunch of options that they are giving you. Like, do you want to take this, and they will give you like $7 to deliver it 5 miles, and basically they'll and also they could tip you. They could tip you up to one tip we got was $10 tip, and
it was for $7 worth of food. So go figure.
No money changes hands.
Yeah.
Ever.
That's a good thing.
You don't, back when John, on here, John, I saw you on there, Over the Hill, John, we were in law enforcement together, and a lot of times in these bigger cities, they'll have they used to rob the pizza delivery drivers like crazy.
Yeah.
And when I worked in North Alabama at one of the bigger departments, they had the pizza delivery guys getting robbed. I mean, every Friday and Saturday night they were robbing them. They finally just had to send a SWAT team officer posing as a pizza delivery guy out there, and I think he ended up shooting a couple of people. So,
okay. Rhonda has a question.
Okay.
Do you two go together? Yes, we do.
Yeah.
But it's just because I do the driving and he does the navigating. He tells me, no, go a little bit further. That's not where you turn.
Yeah, and this is a good thing, because if I would not want her to go by herself in a new city, because we don't know the area, and could easily end up in a bad section of town. Even though you don't have money on you, you are, if a female by herself. Our son does it in Nashville. He said this. He said, never take a job, a delivery from a pizza place like Domino's that does deliveries. Domino's and other places that have their own delivery. Because he said what's happening is these pizza places are refusing delivery to this section of town, so they go through DoorDash. Yeah. So that's just a good thing not to go.
Yeah, if Pizza Hut won't deliver there, or Domino's, I'm not going to deliver there. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing. So, but
anyway, let me go to this next one.
Okay, so we get our first text, and they send you a text and says, "Let's go. There's an order at where was that one at? There's an order at Cousin Subs," and as you can see, it gives you the directions where you are and the directions to where you're going, and then to the house you're going to deliver to, which it's really good.
And approximately your delivery fee.
Yeah.
And $7.38.
And see, if you can see right there underneath that subscribe, the RV channel, there's a accept. You have to accept it within, I think it's 40 seconds. If you don't accept it, then that's fine. It just goes away. They'll ding you and say, they'll say you didn't get it. Sorry for that, or whatever. Yeah.
And then the next little thing that comes up is this. They give you an actual map.
And she talks you through the turns.
Right. That talks you through. And sometimes I told her, Meddena, to say a map for dummies, because they actually give you so simplistic that if you have to turn around, they may lead you down a block, up a block, down a block to turn around, rather than just saying,
do a U-turn. I do a U-turn.
Sometimes they may say, do U-turn, but sometimes it's very, very simplistic.
Yeah. So when you get to the store, that should be the next one. You, I can't see what that says. Okay.
Let me go
confirm. Yeah, you need to
get the banner off.
Yeah, take the banner off. Okay.
Okay.
What is that? Confirm.
All right.
Confirm pickup. Okay, so now I have confirmed that I have picked up the 4 items, and so they'll say confirm again. You have to confirm twice. Now, see, it's got waiting for your order. Tell us what's happening. So if like today, I got to a store and they hadn't even to a restaurant. They had not even started the people's order. So I'm standing there waiting. And so I clicked on the, what are you waiting on? And told them the order was started when I got here. So that way the person that's ordered they get a notice saying, hey, order's delayed or whatever, because, it wasn't ready when she got there, which is fine. That means it's not on me.
And another thing is too, they can see you coming.
Yeah.
I've never used DoorDash, so somebody told us that it's like a GPS on our phone. They can actually see us coming, and they watch us make that delivery to them. If maybe, Rhonda, if you've used DoorDash before, is that correct? How that goes?
Can you watch them on the?
You can see the driver coming.
It must be, because she said it's cool to see how it works on the driver's side.
Okay. Now this right here, of course, is, let me make this bigger so we can see it.
Okay, so I'm going to his store. I've got directions to where he lives or her lives, whoever it was, and I've arrived at the customer. So after I go out, I just click on I've arrived at the customer, and it tells me what the customer wants. She or he has arranged a drop off. Leave it at my front door. Give it to me in my hand. Bring it to the front desk. Those type of things.
And another thing, it may tell her before she leaves, if she presses order complete, it'll say take a picture of the house. They're trying to build a database of all the locations they deliver to, so the next driver, and we've done this before, the next driver, if we go to a complex, wasn't sure what building door it was, it showed a picture of that complex, the picture of the door, so it makes it a lot easier for the driver.
You don't always have to take a picture of the property, but there are times.
I think
it's when it's not delivered just directly to their hands.
Maybe, or I think it may be that they've done that before already there.
Well, but now let's wait before you pull that up. We had an order the second day doing this, which made me nervous because I picked up an order going to Holiday Inn. That's what it said, Holiday Inn, for somebody, I forget her name. Anyway, it was going to her. So I go finally find how to get to Holiday Inn because it was a little confusing. And I pull up in the front. I walk in because it said deliver to the front desk.
Her name.
And I walked in. Well, it was not her name, but I walked in. And I delivered it to the front desk. The girl comes out and she said, "Oh, thank you so much." And she took it and I left. Well, in about 10 minutes, I get a text from her through Doordash that said, "Hey, you delivered me the wrong food. That's not what I ordered. I want my food and I want it free." So I called Doordash and I said, "Okay, I had her send me a copy of her receipt of the picture of what I delivered her. And she sent me a picture of what she ordered. And I called Doordash and I said, "Look, y'all sent me to the Holiday Inn. That's where it said to go.
The address
and
there.
The address and everything. And so I don't know what to do." And Doordash said, "We've already opened the file. Don't worry about it. Just, go on about your business." And I was like, "Well, this lady's going to be mad. She's not getting her food." He said,
So
"We'll deal with it." Yeah, we'll deal with it. And I was like, "Okay."
And as I think we found out later that she was reimbursed, and they took care of it with another driver, but it doesn't affect you and it doesn't affect anything. And we just thought, well, heck, I couldn't believe how easy it was. Basically, and two, you got to think about all your mileage and all your gas is deductible at the end of the year as a business expense if you want to count this as a little side business as to make money. All right, this is another.
Okay, wait a minute. But what did we learn? What did we learn about if the tip is really big? Stop before you accept it and look and see how far you're going.
Yeah, if you get it comes up with the mileage at the bottom and stuff, but it puts the route on there, the route across the map, and it might say this is a $15 thing. You look at the bottom to see, because we had one that was like $12.
17
and
miles.
It's 17 miles. It wasn't, and you could have stayed in this little area where you pick up the orders like 2 and 3 miles and 4 miles away, and probably had 6 or 7 orders at the same time it took us to go 17 miles. So we learned a lesson there. But it teaches you about the area too. We found beautiful places we want to go back to.
Yeah.
We saw all kinds of deer, all kinds of animals in the area. Beautiful houses, sculptures in this guy's yard. Guy had this big green monster looking thing.
It was like the Incredible Hulk.
Incredible Hulk, iron statue in his front yard.
I mean,
and a big
huge
mosquito like thing. It's like a size of
all over.
Had everything. He was very talented or had a lot of money.
But the thing is, I will tell you this: if I ever moved to a new city and I was going to be living in that city, I would do DoorDash and Uber Eats just to learn the city. Yeah. This has been a fantastic way. We go by and we go, "Oh my gosh," like we went down through this town today. we've been around in the area, but we hadn't been downtown, and
Beautiful town,
buildings.
absolutely beautiful town.
Oh my gosh! So
Quaint little town.
Yeah, so I would
Murals
recommend
all
it.
over the stuff. It's really nice. Okay, now this was Cousin Subs. This is a completed delivery steps, and basically she just mashes the complete delivery, and then it tells her if you needed to.
And I did.
To take care of.
I took a picture.
Took a picture or what, like that. Let me get down to where I'm at now. Okay. And then this is another one here.
This is what shows up after I finished my order.
Right.
This was the first order of the day. And as you can see up there in the corner, it says this dash. Now that's not that first order, which happens to be the first order, but this will add up as the day goes on. And so I put on there how many hours I wanted to work. 2 hours is usually what we do. And so this first order, we made $7.38.
You're going to be shocked to see how many hours. I mean, and you know, the only thing is, if you're driving a truck that gets 4 miles a gallon, this may not be the deal for you. Our
Makes
car,
me want a Prius.
Yeah, if we saw a guy delivering in a Prius,
Yeah.
but they may be. We pulled up at Chick-fil-A, and they'd be 4 or 5 guys that were doing DoorDash, like 4 or 5 women and Uber Eats, and one of them's driving a Prius. And I know he's making good money because he's not costing anything gas, or little gas. But
this is what pops up between orders.
Right, between orders. And
it says looking for orders.
And this one is not a busy time here, because this only shows this one little small.
12:59.
Yeah,
it was after lunch.
After lunch.
Yeah, as you can tell, we haven't been going out at the peak times. So because I don't want to get overwhelmed with it. We wanted to do it for just a little bit and see what it was
Mainly
like.
did it so to show everybody.
Yeah.
And we were surprised how much money we made on it.
Yeah. We were surprised.
Yeah, this one here is
Taco Bell.
A Taco Bell, and we've had them. We've had a McDonald's. They order from McDonald's, and then you think, oh, we're not going to give a good tip. The guy tipped us $6 or something. And then Taco Bell, RV's, Cousins, Chick-fil-A, Ruby Tuesdays,
See, this
Applebee's,
is a pickup.
that sort of stuff.
This order is $6.25. That's how much they're saying that I should get on this order is $6.25. So I've arrived at the store. I've arrived at the store.
She takes her phone in with her,
Yeah.
and verifies it. That and these people like Chick-fil-A, they will come to your car.
They bring it to your car. They know you're coming. They've already got, most of them already have the order ready. I've only been to 2 that didn't have the order ready.
And then this is
telling me where to take it.
Yeah, this tells him 5 items. This was.
That's a Chick-fil-A. That's different.
Okay, Chick-fil-A, 5 items, and the meal pickup process, instructions, and Chick-fil-A just brings it to your car. And you have a name, and there may be 5 of these drivers standing out there, so they'll ask for the name, Douglas H.
Okay.
Whatever like that.
Juke wants to know, does DoorDash deliver organic food? DoorDash not only delivers food, but you could call into Best Buy, because my son did this. He had got an order from Best Buy to get an Apple TV, and he picked it up and took it to a house. So yes, it's not just food; it's anything you want.
Groceries too. That was one that came out for groceries. It was
Walmart.
A little bit too far away for us.
Yeah.
But here's another thing. My son does it in Nashville. He's trying to become a singer-songwriter, so he needed extra money. So because everything's high up there, well, he delivered a smoothie,
a slush,
and a cookie to a little boy. Answers
about
the
10
door,
years old,
and he said, "Is your name like Gregory?" And the guy said, "Yes, sir."
The boy.
Yeah, and so he hands him the slush and the cookie, and he tipped him $20 for bringing it out there to him. So you never know. You just never know.
So if you want organic food, Jukes, order it. If you want something from the grocery store or from Walmart, anything, they'll go and pick it up. We did not take the Walmart order because I was afraid it was going to be a huge grocery order, and I did not have room in my car for that.
Yeah. Now this one is one that was a dark thing. I don't know.
Okay, that's because I had to confirm. This is what I was showing you. I had to confirm twice that I picked up the food or picked up the order. Like I said, it doesn't have to be food. We've just done food so far.
Yeah. Now I'm not sure. The app's it's pretty simple.
Oh, it's super
very,
simple.
very simple. The biggest thing that would stop somebody from doing this is fear of doing it.
Yeah.
Because it was all kind of.
Listen, the first day we did it 2 hours and I came home, my stomach was so upset. I was a nervous wreck. But the next day I kind of hit dash and said, okay.
I say this is $1 tip. The base pay on this is $4, and then they gave $1 tip, so you get $5. But at the top you can see on this particular time we were up $18.63. And they don't take out taxes. You have to do that at the end of the year. And you said if you don't make over a certain amount from a certain company, sometime you don't actually have to do taxes on it. I'm not sure. You talk with your accountant on that. All right, this is actually a rundown of what we did. It includes, they only keep these for the week, but it was on Sunday. We went out twice.
No, we started here.
Okay, Thursday.
Well, we started on Wednesday, but I couldn't get them all on there.
$25.50.
That was the first dash, and then we went out 2 more times because we're just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, trying to figure it out. We might go out for an hour, 2 hours, might go out for an hour. And here's the thing. On the app, you can press it and tell them you want to take a break. You can finish dashing, and they'll take you off their notification. You can go eat, you can go shopping, do whatever you want. You can
pause it.
And then you can say, well, let's do a couple more before we go home. We click it. And then you might pick up, but you can see they're $43, $7, $20, $31, $4, and then today actually we were out for 3 hours.
I don't even remember.
And it was like $60-something.
Hey, Beach Bum, glad you're here.
Yeah, it was very. What did I do here? I'm making my screen bigger.
You're blowing us up.
Okay, let me go back down to this. All right. These are one totals here.
So you can see for July 19th through the 25th, we made $212.11, and the active hours were 3 hours and 23 minutes.
So in 3 hours active, we made $212. 3 hours and 23 minutes.
Now
active.
That's driving time too, guys. I mean, you know.
We dashed 4 hours and 20 minutes. We were out there for additional little under an hour. We didn't get anything. We might have delivered out pretty far and we drove back.
The 2 days
because
the two deliveries we made that were so far.
They were far out. And here's what you got to understand is we didn't want it. We could have stayed out there and delivered stuff in that area, but we're getting farther and farther away from home.
We were afraid we were going to end up in Indiana.
So what we would suggest you do, say you're in Ohio at a place and you want to, maybe the town's 50, 60,000 people and they got that, you could start that in that little town, but always map in your Google Maps where you're staying. So when you do get out that far, you don't know where to go back. Then we just put in where we're staying. It takes us back to this area where we want to stay, and we want our deliveries to be in that area. We don't want to go way out in the sticks and deliver. I mean, even though it's beautiful out there, we just needed to have it. So every time, if we did make a long delivery and we say, because it'll tell you you're out of the area. And that's something you didn't share with me.
I didn't.
The out of the area thing. But it'll tell you you're out of your area. But
they'll still give you orders.
And why don't you shoot that to me and I'll download it real quick.
I don't know if I have it. No, I don't. I deleted them.
Okay.
No, it'll tell you you're out of area.
And this is another thing I think we did today.
Today,
yeah,
Tuesday.
this week. We did $30 on Monday, 50 cents. I think we did it for an hour.
We were 3 hours and 23 minutes
in
for
both
this one.
both days. 3 hours and 23 minutes, and we did $64.88, which I think a lot of that is we actually went somewhere. I don't even know if you took yourself off the clock. We went to
we stopped and got gas.
Yeah, we stopped and got gas. We
didn't go eat. I paused.
We did go downtown.
That was yesterday, but we dashed out and then we came back. But anyway, y'all, I would tell you, if it was me and you need some extra cash and you want it quick.
I mean, this is probably the easiest way I've ever earned money in our life. Just so the fact is, other than driving, and I would suggest if you have two of you travel together, then that's what you should do. You should let one of you navigate, and we actually have a little black collapsible thing we put in the back seat to put the meals in. But if it's drinks, I'll hold them. And
y'all, the thing is, I'm driving. I'm focused on traffic. And so when I slow down, I say, okay, it says I've got to turn. He'll guide me. He'll say, no, you need to go past this red light, go on down, then turn. And so it really does work. And Beach Bum, I don't know, I can't remember where you live. I think it's I think it's around Chicago, because I think she was going to meet us.
No, I think she lives in Atlanta.
You want to bet? Let's bet $1.
I'm no good at it.
Let's bet $1. Okay, we bet $1, Beach Bum. Tell us where you're from. I think it's Chicago. He says Atlanta. But anyway, the fact that he can help me guide.
Yeah, because the map they give you, like they'll say Atlanta,
right.
You owe me $1.
I owe him $1.
And if you know your area already, you'll know ahead of time. Oh, I don't want to go in that section over here. Or I don't want to go there over here. You know.
Yes, I remember that. But
that's right.
For some reason, I thought you ended up in. You had gone to Chicago. I don't know.
But
it's been a long month.
If you know where you are already, the city you're in, familiar with it, then you got it made. We have her brother's girlfriend. She makes $400 a week.
Yeah, doing it.
And really, right outside Detroit. Which, I'll be honest with you, $400 a week is easy the way we've seen. I mean, we did it. I mean, if I was going to do this for a job, I mean, you could do 3 hours a day, every single day. All right, from 10 to 1, or just lunch from 11 to 2. You know, you could absolutely do $200 every day.
You could just do from say 8 o'clock until 2 o'clock for 6 hours, 3 days a week.
You could 3 days a week. You could absolutely support yourself. But for the RVer, I think this is perfect, because if somebody's wanting to make, I mean, $200 and something plus $60 basically today, we could have that probably could pay us our diesel to go another probably 800 to 900 miles.
Beach Bum, do you live near Buckhead, Northwest Atlanta? Or what is that other place?
Buckhead's north of Atlanta.
She's north of Atlanta. What I'm thinking, if there's Alfredo or whatever it is. Okay. I think they 1099 you. You have to give them your social security number and stuff like that. So I'm sure we'll get a 1099. What part of, do you live like near Buckhead? I'm just thinking that area. Okay, you're north. Okay, Alpharetta. Okay.
Yeah.
So I couldn't remember the name of that place. Well, you probably could get some really good tips.
And the big thing with it is there's no money exchanged. There's no money. You don't carry any money with you other than what you have on your person. Nobody pays you any money. Everything's done over the app. So there's no, and you get paid, right then what you make on that certain thing.
And you can request it sent to your checking account. I guess they're doing it every week in mine. But you can request it, immediately. But now they're going. See, now I have not received my red card yet. And from what I understand, we'll have to do another one on this. But from what I understand, with the red card, I give them the red card at the restaurant or wherever, and they use the red card to pay for whatever I'm picking up. And then Dash, I guess, gets the money from the person.
Yeah, but either way, you don't have to fool with money, and that's great. Hello, Chris. You don't have to fool with money at all. You don't get any money from the people. You don't carry any money from them. You don't give any money at the restaurant. You don't have to fool with money at all. That's, to me, that's a big positive. But just say that in the next city we go to, we're thinking about going through Dayton, Ohio. If we're going to stay there, say 3 or 4 days, we might want to jump in there and do enough to pay for our diesel for the next little go-get. The thing is, if we can make over $260 in less than a week with only working at this 3 to 4 hours, and that's not, we never speeded, we never, no. I mean, it was just easy, very easy work. If you can do that, then this would be great for people that are full-time RVers that want to make a little money out there. Even if you were living, now see, if you're pulling a fifth wheel, you may be driving a big truck and it may not be feasible. You may not get the mileage in a big, huge truck. But if you're pulling a Class A, you're pulling one, or if you're driving, say you're staying in a van, this would be perfect for you because that's your home. You're taking it. You could stay. I mean, you could drive it up there, put the stuff in there, whatever. We just found it very easy money.
One thing I liked about it too was that when I decided, like, hey, I need to do something else, I paused it, and it paused for 35 minutes. And then if I didn't come back, yes, we're still doing missing tonight. If I didn't come back within that 35 minutes and say, unpause me, then they ended the dash. And so I wasn't going to get any more till I got on there again and said, hey, I need one. But
right now it's very busy.
Right now, let's see if I can do this. Ooh, I had it a minute ago. Let's see. You can see there, look, there's an extra $1.50 for delivering. Now, I'm not going to Milwaukee to deliver. I'm not that brave. Just because I don't think Milwaukee's a bad place. It's just that there's so much traffic on the interstate and downtown. They got
so much construction going on down there.
I don't want to deal with that.
And I would have to basically drop her off and make the block. There's hardly any parking downtown at all. But I think that, personally, this is a great way to make extra money if you're full-time RVing, or if you're RVing on a budget.
Well, or if you're a teenager,
or if you're at home,
if you're
just in your own town, right? Most towns of about, I don't know. We checked. I checked on the website, and they said if we're in that town, when you're traveling, if we're in that town, you can call them and tell them where you're at, and they will accept your, you start right then.
Yep.
That day.
And this would be great for college students, but now I'm going to tell you, we don't do it at night. I'm not going to do it at night. And if I was a woman alone in the car at night, I wouldn't do it at night.
You just never know. I mean, that's just plain safety.
And I would tell my children, don't do it at night.
Yeah, but, the only reason we don't do it at night is because as you get older, you can't see that good. And
these addresses.
When I was in law enforcement, honest to God, I worked 99% of my time working was at night. and you develop kind of a sense of reading street signs and everything at night. Even as you get older in law enforcement, if you work it all the time, you kind of develop that, kind of get used to it. But I see people all the time asking, well, you know, how do you make a living or whatever? Now, for us, our main income is that both of us are retired. I'm retired law enforcement. I get a retirement through that, and I'm on Social Security, and she's on Social Security, so we get a Social Security from that. It's not like we're rolling in the dough, though, because if we have to like fuel it right now, fuel's going up. It was cheap. Diesel was real cheap.
Yeah.
Up here, though, it's cheaper than it was in the South. We saw diesel yesterday at $2.99 a gallon. Well, I've made what we've earned this week and last week, we've made enough to fill our tank up with diesel and go another 900 miles on our tank before we have to fill up again. We average about 9 to 10 miles a gallon. So even though we drive a big Class A, we still need extra money.
We're just watching our
our
pennies and dimes and nickels.
And it's not like we're just rolling in the dough. And this was so easy to do that we really felt encouraged. We're not sponsored by Doordash. We're not affiliated of them. I wish we could be, but I don't think they have anything like that. We plan on getting Uber Eats involved with Uber Eats too, if we go to another city that maybe DoorDash is not prevalent in. But it was.
But now wait a minute. There is something.
Lynn, it's not that. Especially if you can get somebody to go with you, just ride in the car with you, husband or son or whatever. It was very easy thing to do. We found it to be very easy.
Okay, I was going to try to find out. It says that I'm the top dasher of the month. It does. It said that.
But we were at
customer rating 4.70 out of 5.
Wow, we were.
They like my accent. Sorry.
They do. But we were at Chick-fil-A, and they have these signs, Uber Eats, DoorDash, whatever, right there. And they were 4 cars like us sitting there. And I was looking at this older woman with this older woman with this young girl. She was driving and she was delivering the food. Then there's a couple of guys. They were straight up doing it by themselves. And I think they were like in their 20s. And I'd see one of them, man, he was go-getter every place. I see him out everywhere. And anyway, it for the time you spend, it was very well. I think it would be a great way for people that are out on the road to earn extra money.
Okay,
I really do.
Now, I don't know if you can see this, which you probably can't. Let's see. Okay, whoops. Oh, yeah. Okay, see the promotions? You can, now look at the times. I'm not going to deliver at 2 a.m. to 4:59 a.m.
Tell them what it says.
It says there's promotions. So from 2 a.m. to 4:59 a.m., they're going to pay you an extra $2.50 to deliver on top of whatever the people tip you. So
no, not me.
What?
I wouldn't be afraid to do that, but I'd have to know the town.
Okay, so if any of you decide to do this, if you will please notify us first, because I think if you sign up under me, I'm not sure. I don't know how this works. I know with Uber it does, because my son has said, do not sign up for Uber Eats till you get to Nashville, because then you're going to sign up with me as your person that told you about it. And I think he said we could end up with an extra $1,400 after the first 100 deliveries. Y'all,
yeah, my son actually did that, where he made 100 deliveries in 4 months, and he got $1,100.
Yep. So
through Uber Eats.
Yeah.
And you think that's a lot of deliveries, but we made, how many deliveries we made? Maybe 15, 20. this week, and it was a little bit. We
probably did 20
honestly,
this.
I believe I could do that in a month, easy. If over a little bit over a month, but if you went out every day and did 3 hours a day, that's all you're talking about, 3 hours a day, right around lunchtime. And if you could have 2 people there, that you would be,
Okay, I can't. Let's see. I'm trying to find out. I'm trying. There's all kinds of things on here
Lynn,
for help.
so you in Australia, Lynn? Good day. Say good day, mate. That's about all I can do. I have a good friend in Australia. Say good day. People, I love the Aussie accent. I know that.
I need to call Dash and ask them.
What?
I need to call them and say, what do I, if there's people that want to sign up, and I'm telling them about it, and do I get anything? Do they get anything? Are you doing any promotions? But now Uber Eats is, and if you decide to do Uber Eats, I'll tell you about Dakota.
One thing too is we've actually became an affiliate of Harvest Host, because we are super big supporters of Harvest Host, and we have on the in our narratives below our videos a website. If you decide to sign up for that, you get 15% off, and we get 15% kind of a thank you for signing up. You are in Australia.
And he can't even get out of his house right now. That is ridiculous.
Oh, wow. We have a close friend in Australia. He is a pastor over there. He plants churches in Malaysia and a couple places, and around there in Indonesia, all up in around Philippines. So he's been over there for 30 years.
And he sounds like you.
And he sounds just like
what you would sound like.
Somebody born in Australia. And me and him grew up together in the South, and we had both of us had the true blue Southern accent, and now he sounds like somebody born in Australia. It's amazing.
Hey, Beach Bum, I did get my hair cut, and think this is now over 6 weeks, and this is from April 14th.
Yeah, she cut my hair.
Look at this, y'all.
To the bone.
Look at this.
My hair usually grows faster than this.
Hey, Erin.
Yes, we know we're live.
She said she didn't know y'all were live.
We're live on this channel, and we'll be live on our other channel
in about 12 minutes.
12 minutes. So
we are
going to end this video here on the missing live stream, and go ahead and tell something funny.
Okay. Y'all see this? Oops. That's where I hit the tennis racket.
Hold a minute. This video is on the
RV shorts.
No, this video is on 1 Million Mile Road Trip.
YouTube shorts.
That's it. But we are doing YouTube shorts also, and we're fixing to go over to our other channel in about 5 minutes. So go ahead.
Okay, y'all see this? Okay, the reason it looks like that is because it got hit with a tennis racket. These are growing on about, I think Joe said there's like 8 trees here.
They're walnuts.
They're walnuts. Not sure if these are the kind that you can eat. He didn't even know that. They don't collect them, and he says the squirrels collect them, put them up till they ferment, and he said it's nothing to see drunk squirrels running around in the yard. So it's a walnut, off a walnut tree. Maggie loves these things. She loves chasing them. I've been trying to knock them out of the trees. She's bought 3 in the house now. She loves these things. So there's a video of her chasing these things because she just loves them. And I wonder if it's a white walnut. I think I've seen some of them where the squirrels have gotten to them, and it does look white in there. But I don't know. Joe doesn't know if it's good to eat. The other thing. Wait. One more thing. Wait.
We're going to be.
One more thing. So the funny thing about we get lost in this town.
Oh.
Oh.
That's awful.
I'm sorry, Lynn. So one of the funny things that's happened is we're staying at Joe's house. We're parked in his yard. Fantastic young man. We just absolutely love him. He's like a son to us. And he told me the other day, he said, you do know that every time you're out there and you put my address into your phone and say, take me home, that I get a notification that you're on your way. And I told him, I said, well, can you see how many times we're lost?
That's right. Okay. We're going to end this one live stream. We hope to do this again every now and then. We do.
Thanks, y'all.
Appreciate you coming by, and we hope to see you over there on the other side of our stream.
In 9 minutes.
9 minutes. So y'all have a great night, and we hope to do some more of these. We're doing some shorts also.
Yes. On YouTube. Check them out.
On YouTube. So y'all take care, and we hope to see you on that flip side.
Bye, y'all.